Senator should ask this guy, who in just 4 short months has become one of the worst attorneys general in my lifetime, if not the worst. They could also ask about his role in the creation of a slush fund for insurrectionists and an IRS audit shield for the Trump family. And that might be one of the most interesting lines of questioning tomorrow, because on the eve of his hearings, a federal judge has accused Blanche of professional, unethical, and sanctionable behavior for his role in that Trump IRS lawsuit that purported to create the slush fund. In a 56-page judicial order yesterday, Judge Kathleen Williams rebuked that lawsuit, referred the lawyer who brought the suit to the Florida bar, and announced she was forwarding a decision to the New York bar for its ongoing investigation of Blanche. She wrote of the entire thing, quote, "This was an attempt to use the court to provide some legitimacy to an agreement to confer immunity to people and entities affiliated with the president." The judge added, quote, "This lawsuit was not brought to vindicate rights. It was brought to manipulate the judicial process to pursue benefits unavailable in litigation." Senator Sheldon Whitehouse sits on the Senate Judiciary Committee, and he joins me now. I want to start with Judge Williams' order because it is so rare that a judge issues something like this. The case itself stunk to high heaven from the beginning. It seemed obviously pretextual, the settlement. They've had to sort of walk back from it. But here's a guy who's going to come before the committee tomorrow to be the most important lawyer in the country, and a federal judge has just said that, like, the bar should investigate him for and possibly disbar him.
Yeah, and it's a little bit like what the Republicans on the Judiciary Committee did with Emil Bovee, who also had a judicial inquiry into contempt pending. And rather than wait until that was resolved, they jammed him through before it could be resolved, so they didn't have to know the result of it. And I'm worried that that will be the case here. But this is quite a big deal. This opened with what I think is the first allegation in American history of something called fraud upon the court by the Department of Justice. And it wasn't a ridiculous or trivial accusation. It was an accusation that a federal judge reopened the case to do an inquiry into. And that's the background to the decision that you describe, which did 3 key things. First, it said that the Trump side of this fake collusive case was in fact collusive and brought in bad faith as cover for a sweetheart deal. So that's why the Trump lawyer got sent to the Florida bar for sanctions. The weird thing here in this